Hey, what's going on, guys? DJS here, bringing you guys a video review of the powder blue Jordan 3s. Excited to show you guys this shoe. It came out today, and I was able to walk into Nike Portland and pick them up. Really cool feeling to be able to actually just go in and pick up the sneakers. I missed that feeling. These were a first come, first serve, and there was no hype on them. There was like a dozen people in line right at 12, or excuse me, 10 o'clock when the store opened. I walked right in after a little bit after 10, picked up the sneakers and left. Just super easy. I ended up getting a pair online as well from Shoe Palace. Shout out to Ant NYC on Twitter. He hit me up after I was saying I struck out and I was waiting for a finish line transaction to go through. And he's like, Shoe Palace still has them. And I was like, well, I never get through there. But I logged in over there and clicked their link, went to it and checked out and actually completed. So I was like, whoa, no way. And there was no shipping on that. So it was pretty awesome. But I actually ended up getting a third pair of these, which is crazy because I got one from Finish Line as well. I tried to add to cart and it failed, and then I actually ended up, they charged my PayPal like 5 times because I kept trying to do it, and but then it was like all canceled. So I called support, and support actually walked through and looked at the transactions, but then I was like, well, is there any way you can just try to make the transaction for me? And she was like, okay, sure. And she did it, and I was able to purchase them there as well. So I walked in with a double up and then came into the store and ended up getting a third pair. Sometimes it's like that, and sometimes it's fun to do this because I can sit on these pairs for a couple years, and people might not want these now, but they might want them in 5 years. So I think it's one of those things that I could use for trade bait later down the road. But really, I'm excited for this shoe because from the first images of this sneaker, I was like, okay, it's a decent looking sneaker. But then as I saw more images of the shoe, the blue really popped out, and it was like really quite blue. So that actually drew me quite a bit to the shoe. So let's go ahead and look at like in detail of the shoes. So the only complaint that I probably have with this sneaker, as you guys know, on the Gamma Blues, the variation between the midsole and then the upper had a difference in color of blue. This is actually right on point. Like if you look at it from like right here, it looks fine. The only thing I don't really love is that I wish that this material was continued through the midsole, or this area right here as well, not the midsole, but I guess whatever this panel is. I thought it would have been cool, but it is consistent from the Jordan 3s that this material is smooth and the other material is tumbled. So I'll show you guys that with a pair of the black 3s. You can see the same thing. This is tumbled, and then this area right here is smooth. So just for those that were wondering, because for me, I thought that looked a little bit odd as well. And then I looked back at some of my other ones. I was like, oh, it's consistent with the way it was. So it's not like they were doing it from a stylistic point of view or trying to dumb down the materials or anything like that. It's just the way that they've been. Anyway, you can see right here it has this, if you can see it, there you go. This is the elephant print with black, and then the blue around the toe box sort of area, and then also on the back heel area. Really cool color in my opinion. Again, it's just very vibrant, and they do stick out, and I will do an on-foot video of these soon. You can see the Jumpman with the air on the back. And then this is also something new that's different. It's a quilted collar, or a quilted like inside collar right here, and then also on the back side of the tongue. And if you didn't know, like on regular ones, like just say the True Blue, it's like just material like this. So focus, man. Why am I having a hard time focusing today? There you go. You can see it's just material on this collar. And these are the True Blue 3s. I brought these ones out just for comparison, I guess, because True Blues are kind of the OG colorway of blue 3s, and so these ones kind of are intrusive on that, I guess. Also, I wish I really had the Do the Right Thing Jordan 3s, because those have an all blue upper with some yellow print on them, and those ones would have been good to compare. Those ones are a lot bluer than these. These are more like a turquoise and stuff, but I really do like this look on them. I like the soles as well. The gray hits a gray, and the black with the blue right here on for the Jordan, and you can see the midsole paint is black, and then it's kind of wrapped down here with a white. You get the stars in the front here with that gray from the bottom, and you can see that there's actually some perforation inside. Look at me with my Nightwing words right there. In the tongue, there's some small dots here, but in comparison to something like this, I mean, they stick out more on this one than on this one, but it's also because this material is black, so it's harder to see. Actually, they're about the same. This one's really difficult to see on camera. I love these shoes so much. Love these bad boys. Anyway, I just petted the shoe for you guys. Yeah, I'm curious how these would look with leather laces. I think that would be kind of dope to swap these out with some leather laces, or just do a lace swap from the black laces with white laces or something. Make it pop a little bit more. But leave a comment. Did you guys hate these shoes? Do you guys like them? Do you guys see more images of them and they're growing on you? For me, the first image I was like, yeah, cool, we get a blue Jordan 3. I didn't really think much of it. But again, once I see this material, and I don't know what the official name of this is. It looks like a nubuck, but it looks like a tumbled nubuck almost. I really dig that material. I think it just looks really, really nice. And so I'll find out the official name when I make a blog post of this, and I'll get some information on what that material is actually called. But it looks really dope, in my opinion. And all in all, like, it's a really nice sneaker. And I'm really glad that Jordan Brand kind of is branching out and making different colorways of our favorites. And I know some people hate that, but like for me, I have all of the original colorways for the Jordan 3s and 4s and 5s. So it's exciting to see something like new like I guess colorway of an old favorite. So sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. I think that they have a bunch of hits this year coming up. Some Jordan 9s I saw that I really like with the 45 in the back, and which is an interesting topic. I might just do a separate video on the 45 on the back of the Jordans actually being an official release, which is crazy. But there's a whole bunch of 3s coming out this year, and obviously this is the year of the 6s. We'll see the infrareds, some white infrareds, carmines, and a bunch of other things. So it's going to be a good year for sneakers. This is a great start for 2014. But leave a comment, let me know if you guys copped, if you guys like them or not. And yeah, and have a good rest of your Saturday. I will have probably another pickup video or something like that tomorrow. So check back tomorrow if you guys want to see that video. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys like the video. Otherwise, you don't have to. Have a good one again. We'll catch you guys later. Peace.